Good evening, friends, and welcome back. Tonight, we're going to be making crab cakes. Unless this little hound keeps messing with me, we'll be making Chauncey cakes. Just kidding, we love them. So, without further ado, let's begin. First, don't forget to subscribe and like. Let's start. For our crab cakes, we're going to go into a large bowl with 1 pound of lump crab meat. You could use jumbo lump as well, but you would just end up having to break it up so that it would actually stay together. Then we got half of a yellow onion. Did a real small dice on that. Yeah, 1 bell pepper. Again, very fine dice. And half a cup of panko breadcrumbs, which is not a lot. Don't want to use a lot of filler. Want this to be mostly crab. Then I got 1 teaspoon of Old Bay seasoning and 1.5 teaspoons of salt. We'll go in with 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. And 1.5 teaspoons of Dijon mustard. It could be a mustard of your choice. You want spicy brown, you want yellow, you got yellow on hand, it's fine. Go with that. And then, it's going to help hold it all together, 1 egg. So now, just mix everything together until it's nice and incorporated. Very simple crab cake recipe. I like letting the crab shine. It's the star. Let it do its job. Okay. So now we're going to set that aside and let all this come together for a little bit. Just marry together before we actually make our cakes. And in the meantime, we're going to be serving this with a lemon aioli and an arugula salad. So we will make the aioli. Well, this just kind of comes together. Now, I know we said that we were making an aioli, but I lied. It's kind of like a fakeoli, I guess you could say, because I'm going to be using mayonnaise. I need mayonnaise for the crab cakes. I already got it right here. So we're going to skip the whisking of all the oil and egg yolks and just use this because we already got it. So I got 1 cup of mayonnaise, and I'm going to squeeze in the juice of 1 lemon. I'm just catching those seeds as they come out. And then we're going to add some capers and garlic to this as well. For right now, I'm just going to set this aside. So for our garlic and our capers, I'm just going to clean 1 clove of garlic. Pretty much going to puree them. First we're going to do like a fine mince. So I'm just going to slice it up and give it a little mince here. It doesn't have to be perfect. You'll see why in a second. So now I got about a tablespoon of capers. We're going to add to that. I'm just going to take my knife and drag it across them. Keep giving it a chop. And just kind of smash it all together. That's good right there. So now, scoop it up, bring our bowl back, throw that in. We'll give it a little whisk with a fork. Give it a little taste. Good. Yeah, pinch more salt. That's fantastic. Nice and fresh. Yeah, we're there. All right. Now let's fry up some crab cakes. So I got my saute pan getting hot, and all I've done here is I patted up a couple of the crab cakes and just dusted them with some flour that's seasoned with salt and pepper. So now we're going to go into our pan with about 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil. Let that get hot. That's just about medium heat, and we'll go in with our cakes. I like to bounce off some of that extra flour. Now we're just going to let that go for a couple minutes until it gets nice and brown and crispy. Do that to both sides. Now for the little salad we're going to do with this, just going to take some arugula, and I got some pickled fennel that I made yesterday. I'll add a link to the end of this video if you want to pickle your own fennel. And some shaved red onion. Real simple, fresh salad. Just gonna take a little extra virgin olive oil, drizzle that, some salt and pepper. Let's give that a stir. Beautiful light flavors here. Looks good. Let's make sure. Fantastic. All right, let's get back to frying those crab cakes. Okay, we made our little arugula salad, and it's time to flip. Look at that. It's golden brown. That's beautiful. I'm just going to let the other side brown up. And these are going to be ready to go. We'll be ready to plate. Our crab cakes are nice and fried up. So we're just going to take our aioli, smear that across the plate. And take some of this beautiful arugula salad. Go on there. Now just crab cake on top of that. And we'll give it a little garnish with some fennel fronds. I mean, what's fancier than fennel fronds, right? Beautiful. We are ready to go. We got this beautiful decadent crab cake here. It's going to be delicious with our nice fakeoli. Shh, don't tell anybody. They won't know the difference. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good night.